forest is burning, people dying. That's what I heard.
Say, for example, India, where I'm from, when I was a kid, it was not that hot at those days.
A few weeks ago, a few months ago, it was snowing, raining, summer right now.
Skin cancer has risen throughout the world by 82%. So definitely, and I think global warming has definitely got something to do with that as well.
Green is my favourite colour, because green is the colour of everything.
Not recycling all the time, because I try to do as much as I can, but I don't do it all the time.
I drove everywhere. Everywhere, like whether it be like 200 yards away or 100 yards away or 50 yards away, I would drive everywhere.
Back in Taiwan, I switched the air conditioner quite high. Sometimes maybe I should have switched on for a bit and then I'll switch on a bit.
Drive.
Yes.
A
1.8 turbo.
Well, it is, but buses are just not appealing, innit?
It's much about personal space. People like personal space and they like knowing things are their way.
But I mean, like, there's different stuff that's actually affecting the ozone layer rather than just these little cars.
Yeah, CO2 from planes and that, they use too much, yeah. But I don't really go away.
And these huge pharmaceutical companies that produce masses and masses of drugs and liquids.
Burning the woods, making barbecue, whatever. Whatever doing, we all contribute.
Because it's gradual, we don't take it seriously. But if it was something that happened, like, you know, you realise the change instantly, then we would take it seriously.
Yeah, because it's our future family that's going to get affected, isn't it?
I remember being taught about that as a fact at school, and it's only more recently that the doubts kind of come out. People have started to say, or in my knowledge, people have started to say, oh, maybe that's not actually true.
It could well be that we end up in a situation that it's gone beyond recovery, basically. I'm not saying that that is the case, because obviously scientists are still working on it. But it can't be right to constantly use the world's resources.
We're already talking about moving to other planets because we've raped and pillaged this one to such a great extent. And I think that's just something we should be ashamed of.
If they're saying that we have a chance to make that change now, I think it's probably best that we do it.
We're doing everything from replacing our fleet to make it far more fuel efficient and emissions far, far lower.
I would like to get a greener car, whereby, you know, ones that they invent all the time, that, you know, you don't even need to use petrol, they have some other method.
I've never really travelled on bike before, and when I started taking this around Europe, it was just like, you just felt sort of more connected with people.
Yeah.
You could immediately talk to someone next to you while you're waiting in traffic or while you're just on the road, whereas in your car you're sort of locked up in there. And
Like my brother cycles everywhere, he's just really environmentally friendly, whereas I'm not, and I know I need to be more because pollution.
Well, I'm lucky because I actually get to walk to work, so that takes me just under half an hour.
Yeah, I catch a bus, but sometimes I actually walk.
It's pretty good, like the Metropolitan or train gets to central London pretty fast.
And one thing that has made a massive difference to this borough is we've gone from something like 27% to 44% of recycling in 2 years.
I mean, obviously the council gives you bins and all that, but we take it really seriously. Like, everything is recycled. You know, if we can reuse, we reuse. If we can't, we give it to charity, you know, that kind of thing. We don't throw away willy-nilly.
So probably that's the first thing we should do. We should conserve things.
When I'm sitting at home, I wouldn't switch on all the lights. Until and unless there is need to, I'll try and switch off all the appliances.
Normally I just used to leave my TV on standby, and then my girl always used to say, oh, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I'm like, nah, and for 7 years, that's all I know, leave my TV on standby. And she wanted to tell me something else, but then like 2 months later, I started seeing the advert on TV saying switch off your power sockets if you're not using your electronic appliances. I think people should listen to that.
Similarly, I'm not wasting resources like water or something, even food.
It's not a question of like global warming for me, it's just a question of being efficient. If we can use something 3 or 4 times, then why not do it? I don't like waste.
I think it's just about greed, you know, in general. I mean, I think if everybody in the world just stopped thinking about themselves for 2 minutes and convenience and realized that, you know, it's going to take a little blood, sweat, and tears from everybody to give up a little bit of their lives, which really doesn't take much.
So we had a Grot Spot campaign when residents nominated an area that they thought wasn't being kept as clean as it should be. That was extremely successful, and we were thrilled about that. And when it comes to trees, we're passionate about trees. We've got over 100,000 trees in the borough. 19,000 of these are street trees, and when they become diseased or anything, we're replacing them, and we intend to replace 1,000 trees a year.
I'm actually an architect, so I try and design my buildings as environmentally friendly as I can.
They're looking at wave power now, wind power, all sorts of different ways of getting energy, renewable energy. It is absolutely vital to maintain our planet.
We can save some money.
You cut down the amount of driving you do, you save a lot of petrol money, the amount of electric you use, you know, all the resources that we pay for, if we cut it down, we can save a hell of a lot.
We're intelligent beings, we're caring beings, we're given souls and hearts and emotions and morals for the very reason that we need to learn to respect and appreciate the things that we have in life. You know, we have the most magnificent planet in our universe as far as we know, and that only comes once in a lifetime. So you have to appreciate it. You have to do everything you can to go out of your way to make an effort, to make a difference.
You see, sometimes it's very dirty because people throwing some stuff on it, some rubbish. But unless what you can do, you can be a human being here. You cannot throw it. If someone throw it, it doesn't mean you should do it. So you can just still live your life properly.
But we are passionate. It is the green effect. We must make sure that we preserve what we've got, and we are definitely going to inherit.
Accepting the truth is your chance to succeed. When you play with fire, you're bound to get burned. We must take heed from all we have learned, and still with conceit, ignorance is bliss. Just think of the world that your children will miss. Go green, green, green. Green is the color of all that's serene. Just go green, green, green. Before we've demolished the last purity, just go green, green, green. Our air is so poison, birds choke when they sing. Help us green, green, green. Missions of carbon, Antarctic